Welcome to Creative Church. I would like to read something to you from The Creative Act by Rubin. Living life as an artist is a practice. You are either engaging in the practice or you're not. It makes no sense to say you're not good at it. It's like saying, I'm not good at being a monk. You are either living as a monk or you're not. We tend to think of the artist's work as the output. The real work of the artist is a way of being in the world. Day 7 of posting for 30 days. Oh my gosh, it's a little bit of late post today because I was recording earlier. This is how I know I'm learning the tricks of the trade. In the middle of recording, which I was like, had a whole video idea, it said SD card full. Okay, well, if the SD card is full, that means you just have to upload it to my hard drive. I was gonna empty all the files from the SD card onto the hard drive, and it was like, will take 2 hours. What? There's no way. So right now it's like 9:30, and the other video that I had just has to be scrapped. That's fine, because I should probably pivot into simplicity. So I thought, I do live a block away from the beach, so let's go for a walk and talk. Look at the Burrard Bridge. Look at that. Oh, I have some inspo. Let's go for a walk. Yay! I don't know if you can hear it, but there is something really magical about the leaves rustling when the wind blows. So let's go down by the water. Look at that. Being an artist is a way of being, hey? Well, how have I been being then, to be honest? What have I been being? Depressed, stuck in some wounds, stuck in my old bullshit for a long time. You know, just going through waves of like, oh, there's the trauma coming back out. But it comes in waves. Healing is not optional. Healing is mandatory. Look at Granville Island. Let's get a little closer. You know what else healing is? Healing is elementary, my dear. It's not groundbreaking, and it's not somewhere to arrive at. It's something that unfolds. And it comes in cycles. Because healing isn't why you're born here. You're born on earth to live, okay? But sometimes some of the obstacles are buried in your heart, buried in your soul, and you just gotta do a little excavating. Oh, come on. Don't tell me that isn't effing gorgeous. And you got the bridge on the other side. Look at that. Pretty lucky to be able to just walk one block and just be able to see this. Let's go over there. I want to get a closer look at that. To arrive at this point now where I'm like able to play and create and find the magic, it really required me being in the dark. I was in the dark for a long time and I just sat in it, you know? Not that I had a choice, but at some point I stopped numbing. I quit the drinking, I quit the weed, and I just tried to find out what it all meant. Look over there. Over there. That's where I was pointing. The aqua buses to get to Granville Island. Do you see over there on the horizon? Let's walk there towards Sunset Beach. I made it an obsession of mine to heal at one point, and what had happened was I just got so sick of these unconscious patterns governing my life, my perception, the way that I looked at things, the way that I showed up in relationships, and it just felt so heavy. Then the day came where I realized if I have power left in my body, if I have breath left in my lungs, what seriously is stopping me from changing this? And so I just sat in front of all of the things that I was avoiding, and it was really scary at the time. It's always scary, y'all. Hold on. Look at that. It's not so magical. Wait, hold on. Look up. Oh, isn't that cool? Oh my god, look at how the light's coming through. That is so cool. Let's walk over there. There, where I was pointing, I want us to go. And then after I faced all of my fears straight in the face, I realized there's a word for that. There's many words for that. Accountability, agency, self-authorship. And then the sayings came out. One of my favorites is, it's never too late to choose something different. Because it truly isn't. Oh my God, check out this view. Oh, come on. Oh, please. I'm so sick of how beautiful this is. Look. Shall we go beyond the bend? We shall. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna zoom in on a couple different places. Actually, let's walk down. The lighting's pretty good. Hey. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. You're joking. Look at this. You know what? The other day, I was talking about, am I happy with the choices that I've made? If there's one choice that I'm happy about for sure, it's that I brought myself to the ocean, to the West Coast. And it's true. Being in Vancouver is so interesting because Vancouverites, they appreciate it, but then they hate on the city, but it's never the nature. People love the nature. Wow. Wonder if you can hear the waves crashing. You can. Oof, it's windy, but I kind of like it. The breeze feels good. Oh, I gotta get the sky if I can. It looks so good over there. Hold on. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, yeah. You can see the mountains over there. I really need to do this more. It's so late. It's 10. I still have to edit this video. It was isolating starting the healing journey on my own, actually. And it's funny because, you know, when a family system, when you take that on, you're the one that changes, and all of a sudden, it's very isolating. And that's how I felt for a long time. And arguably, that's still how I feel a lot of the time. However, out in the world, I met other friends who were healing and doing the work, other artists, other lovely humans with wonderful souls. And I call them my chosen family, the orphans, if you will, the ones who also decided to speak the truth in their environments that they were in and change their lives. Anyways, there was some point many years into doing the work where I was like, it never ends. Will it ever stop? And lo and behold, things have gotten really light because I feel like I've processed most of it. And then now, what I feel that has been gifted to me is the eyes to see, to play, to express, to make room for the little baby me that wasn't really, there was no room for him, at least not in the way that I grew up with the environment that I was in. So, and now I would credit that to being the reason why I'm able to be an artist in this way in the world, is all those times that I was really lonely, all those times that I was following my intuition and doubting myself and wondering, is this the right way? I just kept going. And even regardless of the isolation and the feelings of being alone, there was just a deeper calling that just I couldn't ignore. I couldn't stop it. Yeah, here I am, talking to the internet like a madman. And surprisingly, it's starting to feel more normal as time goes by. It's a kind of a funny video compared to the ones that I've been making. Just me going for a walk and talking a bunch of shit. But it's a really pretty city, so I feel like maybe I should do more of these contents. Back where we began. The city's pretty magical at night. And for those of you wondering, this is the DJI Osmo 3, Pocket 3, and look at what it captures. I'm very happy with this purchase, I have to say. See, look at how windy it is, look at my hair. I'm really happy that I got to work out today because it was a good week and a bit where I couldn't find the time because I was so obsessed and hyper-focused with making stuff happen. But today, I really feel it in my body. I'm like, ooh, my body feels strong, which means I can create more. My hair looks insane. Anyways, let me know in the comments if anybody wants to comment. It's fine. You guys can all leave me hanging. But if you liked this walking video, I can do more of them. Just walking around the city talking shit. It's kind of fun. Thanks for joining me on the walk and talk, the walk and blab. Feel like maybe I was rambling on and maybe not making any points, but nobody watches the first 100 videos anyway. Hopefully you enjoyed it, got something out of it, whether that was just looking at pretty stuff or just walking with a stranger. So until then, remember to choose, remember to express yourself, and remember the magic is within you.